Listening section. Recording 2. You will hear each recording twice. Read the questions before the recording begins. Choose the best answer. Interview with a city planner.
Your city recently introduced timed entry for the historic centre during the busiest summer weekends. Some local businesses said the policy would discourage visitors. What problem were you trying to solve?
The issue wasn't simply the number of visitors, it was concentration. Between 11 and 2, several narrow streets became so crowded that residents, emergency services and delivery vehicles had difficulty moving. By 4 o'clock, the same streets were relatively comfortable.
So the goal was to reduce tourism?
Not exactly. We wanted to spread visits across the day. People who booked before 10 or after 3 paid less, and public transport tickets were included with some bookings.
Did it work?
Pedestrian density during the peak period fell by about 18%. But the more interesting result was that total weekend visitor numbers barely changed. Many people simply arrived earlier or stayed later.
Critics say the booking system disadvantages spontaneous visitors and people who are less comfortable using apps.
That's a legitimate criticism. We kept a portion of places available through hotels, the tourist office, and telephone booking, but usage was lower than expected. Next year, we need better communication and probably more walk-up capacity.
What about businesses?
Restaurants near the main square initially worried about losing lunchtime customers. Their average weekend revenue was roughly unchanged, although some cafes reported stronger breakfast trade. Shops in streets outside the controlled zone actually saw a small increase in foot traffic.
Would you call the policy a success?
A qualified success. It reduced the worst crowding without reducing overall visitor numbers, which was encouraging. But a system like this can shift inconvenience rather than eliminate it. We need to watch whether residents in neighbouring streets face more noise and whether access remains fair for people who cannot plan digitally in advance.